Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Joey Ellis, welcome. So basically this is going to be for a late night poker kind of thing, and this is going to be a way of how it is. Remember that, if you know how to play poker, you have to know what to do. If you don't know how to play poker, you must use two cards to make the best hand. That's the way it kind of concludes in that way, and you need to understand that in the way of how this is. So, you know, this is like a defeat the odds poker game. It's kind of very involved that this is the way it kind of includes of how it's going to be, and it's based on how it is in that way, and that how it is in that way. So you have to understand about how it is in that way, and you think that, oh well, everything seems to be fine. It's like, yeah, but the way of how this is, you have to negotiate on how you need to understand that to begin and understand about your expanded horizons and everything else. And you think that, oh, everything seems to be fine. It's like, yeah, but you have to figure out about how you can do it, how you can maintain, how you can be civilized, and of how you can do that in wonderful ways of how it is. So you have to understand about the way of how this is, the way of how you can master your own ideas and stuff. You have to pay attention, right? So whether you like it or not, where you have your own ways of how you're feeling and how you're being wanted or whatever it is, you have to do what you're told to do, right? So you have to understand that. So you have to believe that in order to understand about how you can do that, that's the way it goes, right? So whether you're having a good day or the way of how this is, it's the way of how it is, right? So when you're based on having your math and having your own ways, you think, oh, okay, everything seems to be fine, but then it's the way it kind of concludes in that way, right? So you have that way of having that stigma of the way of how you can do that, right? In the way of how this is, right? So you have your own cinema of how things be in that way, right? So when you have your own metabolism of your own stomach and you feel like everything seems to be fine, you have to pay attention to it. You have to pay attention about if you're gonna have a good feeling with the cards or you're having a bad feeling about the cards. That's the way it goes, right? So you know, this is the way it goes. But for this introduction is that the podcast will be on your left side, Joy is on the right side. Do not get confused about it. Plus, I have the dealer button that represents that as well. And plus, I have the Tim's card displayed up the cards up as well. And that's how it seems to be. I'm also drinking some hot chocolate as well. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. And, that's the way it goes, right? So, you know, that's the way kind of the way of how this is, right? So this is the way it seems to be, I guess, and that's the way it kind of concludes, right? So whether you like it or not, whether you understand about how this is, that's just the way it kind of improves, right? So you do what you can, and you have to face your own abilities, and you have to do the right thing rather than having a wrong thing, right? So you do what you can, right? So that's how it seems to be. That's the way it kind of goes, right? So that's the way it is. So I understand about that. So I hope you all like this video. Please get a like. Please get a comment if you want. But that's how it seems to be in that way. And this is the way it kind of goes. And this is the way it seems to be. So here we go. And let's see. The Polecaps will get the Ace of Hearts. So Alex has 4 spades. So Ace High goes first. Focus will get 7 cards, Zoe Alex will get 6 cards. Focus will get the King, 4, Queen of Hearts, 9 spades, 7, 2 diamonds, 8 clubs. So basically they have hearts and diamonds. Let's see what I have. I have the 9, 5, 7 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, 10 spades, and jack of clubs. So basically I only got hearts. So, you know, I'm dominated because they have my hearts, so it's not so good. That's the way it goes. And the flop. Flop is 6 of hearts, ace, 10 of clubs. Turn. 3 of spades. And 2 of spades. Both guys have, basically, they kind of missed, but I think I have 10s and 3s, so I don't see that they have a straight, no. But I have 1 point for Zoe Alex, 0 points for Pro Guys. And the flop is Jack of Hearts, Jack, Queen of Spades. Turn. 6 diamonds. And King of Diamonds. Both guys have kings and queens, 2 pair, but I have 9, 10, Jack, King, Queen, King of straight. And now it's 2 points for Zoe Alex, 0 points for Pro Gods. And here is the flop. Flop is Jack of Spades, 6 of Hearts, 3 of Spades. Turn. Ace of Hearts. And 6 of Clubs. I believe Jacks and 3s. Pro Gods kind of missed. That's 3 points for Zoe Alex, 0 points for Pro Gods. And here is the flop. Flop is 6 King of Diamonds, 8 of Hearts. Turn. 7 of Spades. And Jack of Spades. I have 79, 10 Jack, Jack high straight. 4 points for Zoe Alex, 0 points for the Pro Gods. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Progress will get 6 cards, so yeah, will get 7 cards. Now I have at least the 3-2 of hearts, 9-4 jack of clubs, 10-3 of spades. So I have a pair of threes and I have hearts, clubs, spades. Let's see what both cards have. Queen, 5-7 of clubs, 5 of diamonds, ace of spades, 6 of hearts. So basically they have clubs and you know, they basically have my clubs dominated, and that's how it is. So here we go. And the flop. Flop is 6 of clubs, ace of hearts, ace of clubs. Turn. 10 diamonds. And 3 clubs, full house or full house. Ace 6 full house defeats the ace 3 full house. Now it's 1 point for the pro gods, 4 points for Zoe Elks. And the flop is 7-4 spades, 10 of hearts. Turn. King of hearts. And king of clubs. Basically I have, 10-4 to pair. I have 3s and kings. Both guys have 5s and kings. So now it's 2 points for the both guys, 4 points for Zoe Elks. And the flop. Flop is king of clubs, 10 of hearts, 7 of spades. Turn. Now hearts. And 8 of diamonds. Both guys have a 10 high straight, but I have the jack high straight. And that must be at least 5 points for Zoe Elks, 2 points for both guys. And the flop is 4-7 spades, king of clubs. The turn. Here's 10 clubs. And king of spades. I have the 10-eye flush. Yep. Pro guys kind of missed, but there's 2 pair. Now it's 6 points for Zoe Elks, 2 points for the pro gods. And the flop. Flop is 8 of hearts, king of clubs, 4 spades. Turn. 2 clubs. And jack of diamonds. I have jacks and fours, I have two pair. Pro guys kind of miss with their straight draw. Now it's basically 7 points for Zoe Alex, 2 points for Pro Gods. And the flop is 8 to King all clubs. Turn. Queen hearts. And ace of clubs. Flush or flush. Can't do anything. Now it's 3 points for both guys. 7 points for Zoe Alex. And here is the flop. Flop is Jack of diamonds, or 3 diamonds, check of hearts, ace of diamonds. Turn. Queen hearts. And 2 of diamonds. I have top set with pair of 3s. Both guys kind of miss with their 2 pair aces and queens. So I got it. Now it's 8 points for Zoe Alex, 3 points for the pro guys. So it's not bad. Really not bad. Because you're trying to understand that how it is. And you think that, okay, well, I know what to do. I understand this. That's how it seems to be, right? So you need to believe that you can do it. As long as it needs to. So Zoe Alex will get 6 cards, Progress will get 7 cards. And Progress have 3, well, they have 2 king, 4, 9 of clubs, king, 3, 8 of spades. So they have a pair of kings, they have clubs and spades. And let's see what I have. I have the 10-2 of hearts, 10-8 of clubs, and queen 5 of spades. So basically I got a pair of 10s and I got spades. That's not bad. And let's see, the flop. Flop is 5 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, 7 of spades. Turn. 4 of diamonds. And 4 of hearts. I believe the progress have trip 4s, 3 of a kind. Yep, so now it's 4 points for the pro gods, 8 points for Zoe Alex. And the flop is 9 spades, queen 6 diamonds. The turn. 10 diamonds. and 8 of diamonds. Our top 7 pair of 10s. Pro guys have, they kind of miss with their straight draw. But I got, so now that must be at least 9 points for Zoe Elks, 4 points for Pro guys. Wow. And here we go. The flop is Nine of Spades, King of Diamonds, King of Hearts. Make it quads to the Pro gods. Wow. Turn. Check your hearts. And 8 of Hearts. Wow. So it said quads. So there's a pair of kings here. There's a pair of kings here. So this makes quads. 4 of a kind. And there must be 4 plus 1 is 5, so 5 points for the Pro gods, 9 points for Zoe Elks. So this time it's going to be a little bit different. So it means that I have the same, the way of how this is, right? So this is how it's going to be in the way of how this is. Right, so it's like, everything seems to be fine, but, that's the way it kind of in tunes of the situation, right? So, whether it seems to be very good or bad, it's like you do what you're told to do, and you be responsible on how you're feeling, on how it is, in one way or another, right? So, you have to do what you can to, have your own expectations. So on the way of how this is, that's the way it kind of goes, right? So that's how it is. So Zoe Elks will get 7 cards, Pro guys will get 6 cards. So let's see what I have. I have the King to 4 of Spades, Ace of Hearts, 8, 5 of Clubs, 10 of Diamonds. So that's what I have. Let's see what the Pro gods have. Pro guys have the 10, 8, 7 of Hearts, 10, 2 of Clubs, 8 Spades. So basically, both players have a 10, 8 together, but then they have 2 10s and an 8, as the Pro gods have. They got Spades and Clubs. So they got Clubs and Hearts, and this is how it is. And here we go. The flop is 2 diamonds, 5 of spades, 6 diamonds. Turn. Ace of spades. And ace of clubs. So we have ace 5 full house. Now it's 10 points for Zoe Elks, 5 points for the Pro gods. And the flop is 7 diamonds, queen of hearts, jack clubs. Turn. Queen of spades. And queen of clubs. Wow, full house or full. Well, I don't have a full house, but the Pro guys have a full house. Yeah, because they have tens and queens, Trip queens for a full house. Yeah, that defeats me. Wow. So 6 points for Pro Gods, 10 points for Zoe Alice. Wow. And the flop. Flop is Jack of Clubs, 6-2 diamonds. Turn. Queen clubs. And Jack of diamonds. Basically, I only have like ace high. Pro guys have basically, jacks and queens, like, like tens and jacks, I mean. So that's how it is. And so that must be at least 7 points for the Pro Gods, 10 points for Zoe Alex. And here I go. The flop is 9-3 diamonds, queen clubs. Turn. 5 diamonds. And 6 of hearts. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but Pro guys have the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 high straight. Ah, dang it. Stupid. Stupid. Pro guys were being stupid. So now it's basically 8 points for Pro Gods, 10 points for Zoe Alex. Wow. So now it's going to be very interesting indeed. Pro Gods will have more cards than me. It's going to be a very close game indeed. So I hope that you all like it, enjoy. So like I say, this is like a late night poker kind of thing. And, the way of how this is, the way of how you are experiencing, that's the way it kind of concludes, right? So it's like how this is going to be, and knowing about how this is, that's the way it kind of goes, right? So that's the way it seems to be. So Bogus would get 8 cards, so Yaz would get 6 cards. So the Polegads will get the 2, 4, Queen of Spades, 7, 2, 4, 5 of clubs, and 10 of diamonds. So they have pair of 4s, pair of 2s, like, they have all that, right? Now let's see what I have. I have Ace Spades, Ace 6 of hearts, Ace 2, 8 of diamonds. So, 6, 8 of hearts, Ace 2, 8 of diamonds and 8 of spades. So basically I have a pair of 8s, and that's the way it kind of goes. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. And here we go. The flop is Jack 7 of hearts, 9 of spades, turn, 10 of clubs, and 9 of clubs. I got the Jack high straight, poker guys kind of missed. Now it's 11 points for Zoe Alex, and 7 points for the poker guys. That's correct. And here we go. Flop is 2 hearts, 7 of spades, 5 of hearts. Turn, 6 clubs, and 10 of hearts. I have the 8 high flush. Yep, poker guys kind of missed. Now it's 12 points for Zoe Alex, 7 points for poker guys. And here we go. Flop is 5 of hearts, 9 of spades, Jack of hearts. Turn, 10 of hearts. And Ace of spades. I have the 8 high flush again. Poker's kind of missed again. Now it's 13 points for Zoe Alex, 7 points for both guys. Wow. And here we go. The flop is Jack 3 of spades, 7 of hearts. Turn, 6 clubs, and 10 of hearts. I kind of missed because I don't see. I have a pair of 6s, but I don't see anything. But poker guys have the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 high straight. Ah, dang it! Wow. So that must be at least 8 points for the poker guys. And I was up to 13 points for Zoe Alex, I believe. Wow. Just wow. And here we go. The flop is King of spades, 8 of clubs, 5 of spades. Turn, Queen of diamonds. And 5 of hearts. Poker guys have Queen 5 full house out of 8 5 full house, but I guess that doesn't worth it because I have Pokeguts have Queen High, defeats my 8 high. So that must be at least, I think it's 7 plus 1 is 8, so it's 8 points for the Pokeguts, 13 points for Zoyonks. Wow. So now it's my turn. And then it's going to be the big finale coming up as well. One more. So yeah, so we'll get 8 cards, Pokeguts will get 6 cards. So I got the 10, 3 of hearts, 10, 2 of clubs, 4 of spades, 5, 3 of diamonds, and 2 of hearts. So basically I have a pair of 2s, pair of 10s, pair of 3s. That's wow. And let's see what the Pokeguts have. They have the 9 of diamonds, 10 king of spades, 8 jack of hearts, 9 clubs. So basically they have a pair of 9s, they have hearts, they have spades. So basically I took 10s, like I have a pair of 10s, they have one of my 10s. They have my hearts away. You know, that's the way how it is. So here we go. And here is the flop. Flop is queen of clubs, 4 of diamonds, jack of spades. Turn, 7 of spades. And 8 of clubs. Pokeguts have the 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. They have a queen high straight. Kind of defeats me. Now it's 9 points for the Pokeguts, 13 points for Zoyonks. And the flop is 5 queen of hearts, 3 of spades, top set for Zoyonks. Turn, 4 of clubs, and ace of clubs, and top set, and I got a straight as well. So now it's 14 points for Zoyonks, and 9 points for Pokeguts. And here we go. The flop is jack 3 of spades, queen of clubs. Turn, ace of clubs, and ace of spades, Both guys have a flush, but I have a full house. Yes, so way to go for me. Way to go. So that must be at least 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 points for Zoe Alex. 9 points for both guys. Wow. Just wow. And the flop. Flop is king of diamonds, 6 of hearts. Turn. 5 of hearts. And 4 of hearts, and that's a straight flush. So I have the 2, 3 of hearts here with the 4, 5, 6 of hearts. That's a straight flush here. Wow, eh? Wow. So the straight flush defeats the jack high flush. See? That's how it is. So that must be 16 points for Zoe Alex, 9 points for the pro guys. Wow, eh? Wow. And here we go. Flop is 9 of hearts, king, queen of diamonds. Turn. Ace of spades. And 4 of clubs. Focus have a straight, ace, king, queen, jack, 10 is straight. That defeats me. And that must be at least 10 points for the pro guys, 16 points for Zoe Alex. Wow. And here we go. The flop is king, queen of clubs, and 2 diamonds. Turn. Heart of spades. And ace of hearts. I have a straight. Pogas have the higher straight. So that defeats me. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 points for the Pogas. 16 points for Zoe Alex. Alright, so this is going to be the last one. The big finale. It's like, wow. This is the way it is, and I hope you all enjoy it. So here we go, the pro guys will have more cards than me. 7 cards for Zoe Alex, 8 cards for Pro Gods. This is the big finale. This is it. So the Pro Gods have the King, 8, King of Hearts, with the 9 hearts, Queen 3 of Spades, 9 clubs. So they have pair of 9s, pair of 8s, like they have spades, hearts, that's what they have. Let's see what I have. I have the 9, 5, Jack, Ace of Diamonds, King, Jack of Spades, and 7 of Clubs. So basically I can't make a royal flush because I have the King and Jack of Spades. They have the Queen of Spades, but I can make it with a royal flush with the Ace, Jack of Diamonds. So this is very interesting indeed. And here we go. And the flop is 5 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, and 10 of spades. Turn. Queen of diamonds, royal flush draw for me. I need the king of diamonds to make it straight to make a royal flush. And 2 of clubs, complete miss. The Pro Gods have they have 3 ever come with a pair of 10s. I kind of missed it, and now that must be at least 11 plus 1 is 12, so 12 points for the Pro Gods and 16 points for Zoe Alex. I was that close to make a royal. That close. And here we go. Flop is 7 of diamonds, Jack 6 of clubs. Turn. 2 of diamonds. And 4 of diamonds. I have an ace high flush as well. And that must be at least 17 points for Zoe Alex. And guess what? The Pro Gods are up to 12 points for the Pro Gods. So it's not that bad so far. It's really not bad. And the flop. Flop is 6 clubs, 10 spades, 5 of clubs. The turn. 4 diamonds. And 3 of clubs. I have the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 semi straight. So now it's 17 plus 1 is 18. 18 points for Zoe Alex. 12 points for Pro Gods. Wow. It's not bad. Really not bad. And here we go. And here is the flop. Flop is Queen 7, 3, all diamonds. And I got the ace high flush. Wow, Pro Gods have 2 pair. The turn. Turns the king of diamonds. Ooh, now I have a royal flush draw. So all I need is the 10 of diamonds to make a royal flush. And 2 of diamonds. Okay, fine. Well, whatever. I have the ace high flush, kind of missed with a royal flush, whatever. So that must be 19 points for Zoe Alex and 12 points for the Pro Gods. Wow. It's that close too. And this is the way it seems to be, I guess. Let's see what it is. The flop is 5 of hearts, 10 of diamonds, ace of clubs. I knew it. There was the 10 of diamonds. I needed to make that royal. God, that just sent me on frickin' tilt. T-I-L-T. That's in poker terms. Mad. Turn to queen diamonds. Okay, so now I got royal flush again. All I need is the king of diamonds this time. 5 of clubs. Oh my god. So pokers have a pair of tens, they have king queen, they have like 2 pair. I have at least ace 5 full house again. Alright, that's fine. 20 points for Zoe Alex, 12 points for Poker Gods. Oh my god. And here we go. Flop is ace 3 of hearts, 6 diamonds. Turn. Queen of hearts. And 10 of diamonds. Pogas have the king of flush. That defeats my straight. Yep. And that must be at least 13 points for the Poker Gods. 20 points for Zoe Alex. Wow. Alright, I did say about the big finale. So this is going to be the big finale. Sorry, this is like an hour video. Sorry about it if it gets close, but it seems to be that. Sorry about that. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. So it said that the Pogas will get more cards and I'll get less cards. And this is how it's going to be for the big, last, and finale. This is going to be very interesting indeed. So Zoyos will get 5 cards, Pogas will get 9 cards. So this is going to be the big finale, and this is going to be very interesting indeed. So, Pogas have the ace, queen, 7, 9 of hearts. They have queen, 9 of spades, with the 2 of spades, 5 of clubs, and 7 of diamonds. So basically they have pair of queens, pair of sevens, pair of nines. So that's what they have. I basically have, let's see what I have. King, 10, 3, 6 of diamonds, and 9 clubs. So basically, that's the way of how it is. So I got diamonds versus their hearts, spades. That's what they have. So, and clubs. This is how it is. And the flop. Flop is Jack of hearts, king clubs, 5 of spades. Turn, queen diamonds. And queen of clubs. Make it quads to the poker gods. Oh, dang it. Stupid. So, because they have quads here with a pair of queens here and a pair of queens here, that's quads. They have full house, by the way, with the queen 5 here and the queen 5 here for a full house. So they'll take it. That's like 14 points to poker gods. And I would say 20 points for Tony Alex. That's the first board. That was the first board. Here comes the second. And the flop is 8 of clubs, 8 spades, 5 diamonds. Turn, Jack of spades. And 3 of hearts. I do have a pair of 3s, but Pogas have a pair of 8s, pair of 9s, so they have 2 pair. And that must be at least 15 points for the Pogas, 20 points for Zoe Alex. And here we go. The flop is 8, 5 of spades and Jack of hearts. Turn, Jack of spades. And 10 of spades, that's a straight flush. Look at that. So 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen with the Queen of spades. That's a straight flush. Here and here. Wow. Wow. That's 16 points for Poker Gods. 20 points for Soy Alex. Wow. And here we go. Flop is 4 of clubs, Jack of hearts, 8 of spades. Turn, 8 of hearts. And 5 of hearts. Pogas made a ace high flush, so they got me again. 17 points for Pogas, 20 points for Zoe Alex. And the flop is 9 diamonds, Jack of hearts, 4 of clubs. Turn, Jack of diamonds. And ace of clubs. Pogas have the 9s and jacks for a full house to feast my straight draw. 18 points for Pogas, 20 points for Zoe Alex. Wow. And here we go. The flop is 2 of hearts, Jack of diamonds, 4 of clubs. Turn, Jack of clubs. And 4 of diamonds. I only have king high. Pogas have jacks and 9s, jacks and queens. So they'll take this. Wow, my god. 19 points for Pogas, 20 points for Zoe Alex. Oh my lord. Wow. is 4 diamonds, jack of clubs, 3 hearts, turn, ace diamonds, and 8 of diamonds. I do have a king of flush. That's fine by me. That's great. This that defeats the Pokegods is straight, so that's good. And that'll be 21 points for Zoyelks, 19 points for Pokegods. And here we go. The flop is jack of hearts, ace of diamonds, turn, ace of spades, and 2 of hearts. Both of us have an ace 2 full house. Wow. So now it's 20 points for the Pokegods. 21 points for Zoyelks. Wow. And the flop is 7 of spades, jack of hearts, queen of diamonds, turn, 5 of spades, and jack of spades. Both of us have a full house and a flush. Oh dang it. Wow. Now it's 21 points for the Pokegods, 21 points for Zoyelks. So this is going to be the way of how this is. Wow. And here we go. Flop is ace of spades, king of hearts, 8 of spades. Return. 3 of spades. On the king or a 3 to make a full house. Last one. 4 hearts. And that is not good because Pokegods have an ace high. Like they have a queen high flush, they have an ace high straight, they have everything on this board that they got me. And there you have it. So basically, in that note, that the Pokegods are up to at least, basically, 22 points for the Pokegods and 21 points for Zoyelks. So, as you can see, this is the way it happens, this is the way it goes, and this is how it seems to be. But I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please give a comment, and enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much, have a wonderful day, and bye for now. Really, bye.